Woo!
Nice. Kids in school act the fool. Gym teachers make the rules. MTV cribs on the news. There's no way in hell that this is system we choose. So we living on welfare. Kids get abused. Damn right they get abused. Kid, I'm trying to do something for you out of city kids too. It's true. And that's a hell of a year fact. I'm family orientated. That's why I'm underrated. I've waited. I'm something like a prophet. Doing things that people never making nothing off it. Stop it. And chill with the ill flow. I'm sick of seeing kids getting killed on the news, yo. And that's word on my life. I spit a few kids I can change their life. So we all gonna die one day. 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 From Monday to Sunday to sunrise up what I do the ones you love that someday. Yeah, I love the sound of a voice. My heart beats heavy like my soldiers rejoice. Everybody got a job, everybody living lives. Know who we are, divided we stand, together we fall.
Billy Bags! Billy Bags!
And you can take it to the bank, show a little thanks. It ain't a prank, so do what you think. From the places we go to the things that we see. Life's temptations are always crossing me. Sneakers I buy to the change I scrounge. Looking at my past life and how it turned around. I put the people in the projects in the state house now. They'd be so happy and they never let us down. And that's word of my life. I spit it for my kids with hope that I can change their...
Woo! All right, we live. All right, what's up, Turtle Riders, and welcome to the weekly edition here of TurtleBoy Live. Every week we come to you from a different place now, so we're harder and harder to find. It looks like, I gotta be honest, I've never been so disappointed in seeing attendance right now. It's fucking piss fucking poor out there. I see 22, 24 people tuning in right now. Okay, I understand these pages are all shadow banned, so you people can't see these things out there. I get all that. All right? And good for the people that are here right now. But I'm sick of sucking people's dicks to come to this page. I don't know. How do you feel about that, Brett and Dr. TurtleBoy?
Now, I think that we're getting fucked to the point to where it takes a minute. Now, the last time I was on, it started just like this. But maybe 20, 30 minutes into it, we were up towards 100.
Yeah.
And, like you said before, we got to go past Facebook. Facebook sucks.
It does. It sucks. You know, yeah, like I had a page that I was going to, because all my accounts are fucking banned forever and 30 days, whatever. So I had to, make pages up, and, the page I was going to use to broadcast from was deactivated, an hour before the show started. So I had to go through my archives and find one that hasn't been deactivated yet, because I have, a fucking database of these fucking names, right? I'm not even fucking kidding you. Where's my fucking burner passwords, right? Look, I got a whole fucking file.
Right now.
What's up? The name I'm using right now is John Emerson, okay? So John Emerson's, I've never even signed into this account before. It could go, by the way, at any moment. So we don't know.
Now that you said it, half the people that are watching right now are people that are just going to go report that account.
You know what, though, Brett? It's fun.
And that's what, just give me 2 seconds.
Go ahead.
That's what bugs me about this, because you don't have to like me or what I say or my opinion or anything else. So the best example I have that I use with my kids, my children, is blabbermouth.com. I love that site. It's all the metal shit, a lot of my 80s crap. But a lot of times they have stories that are like, oh, well, Jonathan Davis of Korn hates Trump and doesn't like unborn babies either. And I read the article, and I know it's something I don't want to talk about. So I do this insane thing, and I scroll past it.
I fucking fucked up, right?
I don't report at anyone. I don't get mad. I don't make fun of babies. I don't do any of that. I scroll the fuck past it.
I didn't know you could do that. But it's just
most people on Facebook don't know you can do that.
So here's the thing. So just in case, we are recording. What we do at every fucking episode now is we record to our podcast. It gets uploaded to the SoundCloud channel, to the iTunes channel. By the way, I think you guys all should go and create usernames on SoundCloud, because SoundCloud is like a social media thing. You can retweet or share these podcasts on there, so you can build. It's almost an alternative to Facebook, except it's strictly for podcasts. So we're trying to get into the podcast world, so that's a great way to do it. Go and create a SoundCloud name if you have not done that already. So no matter what happens, if this gets discontinued, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep going. I don't give a shit. We're going to keep going. All right. So, because fuck Facebook. I'm sick of sucking Facebook's dick to be heard. I'm sick of it. You know what I mean? I'm sick of being like, oh.
You know, it means if they start getting annoyed with the things that you're doing, it means you're doing a good job.
Right.
And also the people that are starting to block us, are, they're the same people that, when there were things on, the progressives would tell us when there were things on TV that we didn't like, they would say, oh, just change the channel. If you don't like it, just change the channel.
Yeah.
Now we're saying things they don't like, and then rather than saying changing the channel, they shut down your Facebook page. Yeah.
People are saying they can't tag anyone in this. So this is what we need for active Turtle Riders that are listening right now. Spread the word by, if you can't, I don't know if that anyone else having that problem. Tag your friends. Let them know that everybody tag someone. Okay. More importantly, like and comment and interact with this video, because it's more likely to show up on your friends' feeds if that happens. But you know what? If your whiny cunt friends, Turtle Riders, we got to start cutting bait with Turtle Riders. We need to have a fucking a purge of whack Turtle Riders, because I'm sick of fucking sucking these people's dicks to come back and find our fucking pages. You need to come find us, motherfucker. I'm sick of spending so many hours trying to fucking create new pages so these and beg fucking people, oh, come back and fuck you. You know what? If you don't want to fucking go out of your way to find us, go fuck yourself. Have fun at the Huffington Post for all I give a fuck. Okay? You find us, not new rule. You find us, not the other way around. So good for the fucking people who are on here right now, keeping it real, keeping it old school. Okay? I'm happy to see you guys. So we're going to start every episode of TurtleBoy Live, like we always do, with the little roll call here. Let us know where you rapping in the comments. Where are you watching TurtleBoy Live from right now? Well, your whiny cunt friends think we're fucking dead. Go ahead. I'm fucking pissed. I can't deal with it. I saw there was a post today on one of those New Bedford.
This is my favorite you ever.
I know. Well,
don't ever apologize to me.
Look at there was this fucking post.
Show ever.
Brett, there was a post today on some New Bedford page that somebody sent us, right? And they're like, oh, this is perfect for TurtleBoy. And some chick writes, oh, I love TurtleBoy. I wish they were still around. I wanted to fucking donkey punch her. Like, you love TurtleBoy, but we're not around? What the fuck is wrong with you? We have a fucking website. It's called TurtleboySports.com. Okay? You brainwashed stupid fucking lemming. If that chick finds our page, she's banned. We don't want fucking fake Turtle Riders like that jumping on board with us. Only ride or dies, new rule. All right, so let's see where people are. Northbridge is in the house. Natick's in the house. Hardwick's in the house. 100 emojis are in the house. There we go, Kayla. That's how it's done. Conway, New Hampshire's in the house. Where else we repping from? Let's see. I love all you people here right now. The 46 here. You're fucking awesome. Quincy's in the house. Kansas City's back. All right. I love fucking when the Kansas City chick shows up. Yes, I know the Chiefs suck. It's okay. They're all right. Oxford's in the house. Where else we repping, people? Give me some hood rat places. Give me New Bedford. There's got to be a New Bedford. There's always like 10 New Bedford or Worcester people in the house. Milford's in the house. Onset's in the house. We're down in the Cape. All right. Burlington's in the house. Charlie Kelly. Dedham's in the house. Now we're cruising. Westford. All right. Keep them coming, people. There's Sydney. Sydney, how'd you start riding the turtle in Kansas City? How'd you find us out there? Are you a transplant? Every time I go into the Facebook, there's always another. Come on. Hey, we can't do it. We're just going to keep on rocking. From Worcester, that's close enough. Ashland's in the house. There's my New Bedford. There's Brockton's in the house. Oh, I know where Hardwick is. Only one part of Hardwick is trashy, and that's called Gilbertville. You ever been to Gilbertville, Brett? Or Doctor?
No. No, there is no fucking reason to go to that shithole.
It's like a mini where. That's how I would describe it. It's like a mini where. Yeah. Even my iMac is fighting this live broadcast. How is Facebook so gay? First powerful. Yeah, it is what it is. Now people are starting to roll in because you people are all commenting on it. So your friends that weren't aware of it, they're starting to find us. So welcome back, cunts. Welcome to the show. Sturbridge is in the house.
Welcome back, cunt.
I can't deal with it, Brett. I can't fucking deal with it anymore. All right.
Dude, no. Listen, run with it. Run.
Okay.
Let the hate flow through you, my friend.
There's plenty of hate coming tonight, people. Plenty of hate coming. All right.
Burn it down.
All right, burn this motherfucker to the ground. Starting with, and by the way, our guest tonight, obviously, Brett's a regular at this point. We might as well call the show the Brett and Uncle TurtleBoy Show. That's basically what it is. Featuring this week, Dr. TurtleBoy. We haven't had Dr. TurtleBoy in like a year, I feel like, Doctor. How you doing?
Good. How you doing, fellas?
Good. Welcome back. All right. So let's jump right into the first story. Lion Joe Early gets busted. This made me feel so fucking vindicated. All right. So we've known for a while when we broke the Ali Bebo story, right, that somebody tipped off the state police colonel, who tipped off his people, who tipped off the people below them to make those state troopers. We don't have to rehash the Bebo story. We all know it. Junkie crashes her car, all fucked up, has a bunch of heroin, offers to suck dick to get out of it, asks the cop how many dicks I had to suck to get all that heroin, blah, blah, blah. We all know the story by now. All right. And we know that the arrest report was altered, right? And somebody made that, somebody made that call. The state police colonel fell on his sword because he got a nice pension out of it, and he retired in disgrace. But do you guys honestly did either of you guys think that, like, the state police colonel just was like, you know what? I'm going to go save a random junkie's fucking dignity today. Did you guys think that it was just with him?
So just for a second. Then. I'm going to put my career on the line for someone I have no knowledge of their character, their behaviors. I'm just going to put my career, something I've done my whole life. I'm just going to throw this on the line for this fucking captain blowing piece of shit.
Random chick, yeah. Nobody made that call. I mean, were you buying that, Doctor?
No sense.
No, not for a second.
That's why you graduated from med school.
And this happens all the time. It happens at a lower level, but it happens at a higher level too.
Yes.
There's no way that this wasn't corruption at the highest level with Joe.
Fuck no. Yeah. And so somebody obviously made that call. And what a fucking coincidence. You're looking at a picture of Joe Early on his fucking Twitter account with Tim Bebo, who happens to be the judge who is the father of the junk box, okay, who got away with it. Now, when we first wrote this story, we specifically named Early and Tim Bebo as being involved in this because our sources with the state police were very confident it was them. And so we do it, and then the state police colonel falls on the sword, and all the butthurts and all the haters out there all are whining and saying, oh, look at Uncle TurtleBoy. We told you. You said it was the Joe Early and this. It wasn't. It was just one rogue state police colonel. Well, guess what, bitches? We were vindicated this week by, of all people, Maura fucking Healey. The Attorney General's office does a complete investigation of this.
The devil.
The devil herself.
The devil.
Yeah, she's fucking evil. I'll tell you that much. So she does this investigation, and they go through the phones and everything. Well, guess who fucking called each other a billion fucking times in the day or two after the arrest? That would be Joe Early and State Police Colonel Richard McCune. What a fucking coincidence. Now, here's the best part.
That's shocking.
I know. But my favorite part about this is that when he first asked the State Police Colonel, can you scrub this arrest report of that embarrassing line? He told him, I don't think I can do that, basically. Like, his exact wording was something to the extent of, it might be too late for that. AKA, leave me the fuck alone. But nevertheless, he persisted, and he called him like 30 fucking times, and just like, hey, what's up with that police report, blah, blah, blah. Like, why do you think he was doing that? I'm asking you two.
Yeah, favor for a friend.
Yeah.
Because
100%.
Because
there are so many other more high profile crimes that he should be concerned with.
Yes. And I'll tell you what.
But there's so many, so I think when you get into that position, it's like that, what the fuck was that show that lost me? The Kevin Spacey one.
House of Cards.
He had that short.
House of Cards.
House of Cards.
Yeah.
All right, so that aspect, and I think that's what this is like. To where, now wait, this person did this for me then. I have to do this now.
Yes.
So this little fucking slam piglet or whoever just rises up, and then when they get in trouble, people go, well, I didn't have anything to do with that.
Yeah.
You might want to look into the paperwork.
Yeah. And,
Wait, what?
check this out, right? This is who they're going to bat for, this chick, of all people.
Cash, money, hoes, hell yeah.
Like, what the fuck was that? Like, what the fuck was that? Like, the fucking judge's fucking daughter, who, by the way, maybe she should go back on heroin, because I don't know if you've seen her, but she put on like 50 fucking pounds. The heroin diet was doing wonders for her complexion, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, anyway.
Maybe it was all that. Maybe it was the bike riding.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously, she got a lot of exercise, as you can see, on her fucking Schwinn there. Like, what the hell is that thing? So.
Listen. And next, we're going to have a question and answer about her mental status with Dr. Turtle.
Oh, yeah, Dr. Turtle.
She definitely stole that bike. She stole that bike.
Oh, no way.
100%.
Yeah.
No way she paid for that. All right. And here's the best part was like Worcester Magazine and sexual predator Walter Bird tried to smear us after this by interviewing Tim Bebo and asking him if he ordered it. And he was like, no, he's lying. Case fucking closed. Like, oh, no.
Got me. I did it.
Who the fuck do you think told
I did it.
Walter Bird.
Yeah. Like, of fucking course. Jesus fucking Christ, these people. They're so mad. And I don't think you guys saw this, by the way. We did not win Worcester's top news outlet in the Worcester Magazine voting.
No, we talked about that.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it on the air. Yeah. Fucking Turtlegram and Gazette won it, and we were the runners-up, allegedly. It's a fucking lie. They're just mad because we proved that they're...
If you're trying to fill a few minutes, I got a rant for this.
Go!
If you're trying to fill a couple minutes...
I want to hear it. Go!
So the past, 3 years, we got Best Blog and then Best News twice, or just Best Blog?
Yeah, Best Blog
News.
twice and then Best News Outlet.
All right, so that's 3 years in a row, right?
Yeah.
All right. So last year they took the blog thing out of it, and they said, "Hey, best news source."
Yeah, and we won.
Walter lost his hat on for young interns because we won again.
Exactly.
So now this year, now that we're going through all this bullshit with the Didi Delfatos and the fucking vanilla vagina rappers and all these other fucking scumbags that keep going against us because you expose the worst of our society. Like, these people are fucking your tax money up, and they're selling their EBTs, and they're doing this. You're an asshole, and you're a racist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, and so the next step is, you guys are just shaming junkies. You're shaming single mothers that were abused. Oh, they got smacked by the third guy that gave them their fifth kid.
That's what shame is for.
But we're the bad guys,
Yeah.
right?
I'll tell you one thing. Talk about top news outlet. What kind of fucking stories has the Turtlegram and Gazette broken this year? You tell me. Have they broken any stories? What the fuck have they done?
What I'm saying, my whole point there, and I know I drifted off, was that Walt couldn't give it to himself. He cannot stand to count the votes and give it to us.
Yes.
So he gives it to the person that'll annoy us the most, because he knows that by the lying Graham and outsider-owned Gazette will initial enough fucking hatred to where people will run to you and cite his website. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
I ran through that.
So he's using me. He wants us to write about this. So that people go to...
And because he needs the publicity. Because the times that he gets talked about most...
You're so true.
...is when TurtleBoy comes out of his fat, sexy, Dex fucking mouth.
It's so fucking true. It's so fucking true. We don't even write about Worcester Magazine so much because no one outside of Worcester's fucking heard of them. It's a free fucking magazine that we just like, yeah, it's nice to accept their award or whatever, but if they're going to fucking rig it, fuck them. We got the runner-up. Guess what? We will not be attending. We do not accept your fucking bullshit runner-up award because we won the voting. Everybody knows that. I mean, would you accept? I wouldn't fucking accept that bullshit award.
There's not even a slight chance. Keep your second place fake award.
Yeah,
and I'll tell you what, if there was an independent thing that counted the votes, and now during what we've been going through, we didn't do the usual. Usually every few days we say, hey, these awards are going on. Vote your heart.
Yep.
Fucking vote for what you think deserves it. And we didn't do that because we've been doing the DD Fato.
Yeah, been busy.
Crazy Cat. I mean, all these fucking groups of losers have been against us. So we've just been trying to bring you that content that matters to Massachusetts.
Yes.
The EBT frauds, the fake rappers, the broads running around with their fucking nipples pointing at their shoes, sucking dicks, and fucking, like, that's what you like.
Yep.
You told us that's what you like.
Yeah. So
that's the fuck you do.
I'll tell you one thing though. What I don't want to get too off topic in this, right? But it's just like everybody tries to fucking stop us like that because they know we're a fucking threat, right? They know that like if we had our fucking Facebook page, it would be a wrap. Whatever. We don't got it. No big deal. All right, we're still surviving. But we don't want your stupid fucking award. We don't want... These people are so fucking threatened by us. It's not even funny. And this motherfucker right here, Joe Early, he's going down. He's up for election in November. He's got an opponent. The guy's name is Blake Rubin. I don't know much about this motherfucker, but he's independent. And we are going to push him so hard. I don't know if he's going to win. Because this motherfucker right here has $200,000 in his fucking cabinet. And these fucking politicians it's all this political machine bullshit. They have an army of mush heads that will blindly just be like, oh yeah, Joe Early, he's a good guy. I knew his father. His father was a good guy too. Oh yeah, Worcester, he's a Worcester guy. Shut the fuck up. God, I fucking hate these people, okay, who blindly just follow politics. Do these people not watch the news? This motherfucker got Ronald Tarantino murdered because he said Jorge Zambrano jail was not working out for him. So he let him out of fucking jail. And now he's fucking ordering fucking arrest reports to be scrubbed. This motherfucker's pure evil. What the fuck is wrong with these people? God damn it, it's fucking frustrating. He's going down. I am going to fucking... We are going to make sure...
You've lost your mind, son.
It's so... I got to go to the next topic. The next topic's about whiny bitches, too. All right. So, the murderer of Eugene Cole from up in your territory, Brett, is this near you at all?
Yeah. No. Yep. Close enough to where... Well, there's another thing that I could tell you about.
What?
All right, so go with this, and then I'll tell you about my thing.
So this motherfucker obviously killed Officer John Cole. Officer Eugene Cole. He's been on the run for 4 or 5 days. They find him at some campground in the same fucking town he killed the guy in. And, he gives up without a fight. He looks like fucking anorexic there, like he hasn't eaten in days.
No, see...
Time out. And so this
he looks like the actor from The Office.
Like John Krasinski. Yeah, he looks like an anorexic John Krasinski. Right? And with this picture right here,
like Jim.
He refused to show his face for the camera.
Pull his head out.
So the cops pulled it up for him. It's such a fucking perfect picture. It's great. And they put Officer Cole's handcuffs on him when they arrested him. Dr. TurtleBoy, what do you think? Fair picture or no?
Man, I love this.
Yeah.
I love this. Like, how can you not enjoy when a bad person gets like arrested and then abused?
Yes.
I like this.
Yes.
How can everyone have a problem with this?
I don't know. It's as American as you get. Well, go ahead. Let's hear what your thoughts. What do you?
He looks like Yeah, he looks like, someone is holding a deer by his antlers after you get the deer.
Yeah, it's a trophy kill.
Yep. No,
God bless him.
100%. So now he refused to pick his head up. Remember?
Yes.
Like, they got him. There's all these cameras there. This is a huge deal up here.
Okay,
And
so
he's like,
how
I'm
else?
not, I'm not giving you this picture. And that cop goes, yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are.
What other way are you going to show his face?
Yeah.
How can you do it? How can you do it more gently?
Yeah.
I can't imagine another. That's the best way you can do it.
More importantly, who gives a fuck? He's a cop killer.
Yeah.
Like, who gives a fuck about his feeling? Like, since when do we give a fuck?
Motherfucker.
But, like, I see this shared on Fox 25's fucking Facebook page, right? So, obviously, first thing you always do is go to the comments. You don't even click on the article, right? And I see in the comments, the most liked comments show up, right? 363 motherfuckers liked this thing. Granted, some were laughing, right? It says, not cool. You're supposed to be better than a criminal. I get it. He killed the deputy, which is all more important for the police to act right. This is so disgusting and wrong, all right? Until he's convicted, he's presumed innocent. Time out. Does anybody think he's innocent? Is that possible? He fucking...
No. He's guilty.
Of course he's guilty. And
I don't think
he slaughtered someone that protects us.
Yes.
I don't even think any of that matters. If you need to take a picture of a person's face and they're not obeying the police, then the police are allowed to act in an aggressive
Of course. Of course.
If you don't do what the police say,
Yeah.
the police get to kick your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
We all agreed to that. That's why we give the police the gun.
How about this chick
The
goes...
police officer has the gun so that you obey the police officer. I don't care if he's a cop killer. If he's not obeying them, they get to slap him around.
How about
That's
this?
how it works.
You got this chick. She goes, why did we need a picture? Bitch, because it felt good? How about that? How about that, bitch? Because it fucking felt good? It felt vindicated to know that, like, this fucking guy who's terrorizing the fucking community and killing cops and shit is fucking under arrest? It felt fucking good? I wanted to see it? How about that, bitch? Okay? God, I can't fucking deal with these fucking people.
Wait.
What? Hello?
He said what?
Oh, I thought you said, okay, I thought you said, oh, you're saying preach. I thought you had a question.
Have you ever seen that live PD show on A&E?
I've seen Cops.
No, not Cops. Live PD on A&E.
I have
It's
not.
on every Friday and Saturday night.
I have not. Go ahead. Let's hear it, Brett.
All right, so that show shows like they only put the camera on the ones that have the sirens going. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So last week, it was some stadies tried to pull over some kids, and they shot at the cops, and they fucking veered off. They went into a fucking car dealership, blah, 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 blah. And so the comments were, oh, these white cops gonna kill these black kids, and all this other dumb shit. So it ends up, it was 3 white kids that went on this armed robbery spree. 2 of them died, and 1 went to jail after going to the hospital for a bullet in the leg, whatever the fuck. And so the next day, like this morning, was, hey, a group of murderous teenagers go on a rampage. And then it comes out, it was like, well, it was only 1 black kid and 2 white kids. And then I refresh my Amazon tablet.
Yeah.
And there's not one story about this armed robbery. Not one.
All right, and?
Yeah, why do you think that is?
Well, because the narratives, there's, all right.
Hey, time out, Brett. Brett, time out, Brett.
Should be killed.
I gotta be. You're telling stories like Jordan Levy right now. You sound like Jordan Levy. Are you okay, Brett? The way you're telling stories, does it feel like I'm listening to a Werther's Original commercial?
No.
Spit it out.
Because I'm drunk on dabs.
Well, that should be more fun. Let's go. Spit.
Well, I apologize then.
Today, Junior.
Hey, put that advertisement in focus on the right.
The advertisement? Oh, the Tits McGee? Yeah.
Let's get that thing in
All
focus.
right. So here's this guy. I love this fucking asshole. I'm sick and tired of the phrase cop killer. Nobody's life is more important than another person. I agree. No life is more valuable. But we will call a cop killer because it's a fucking... The police are like the only line of defense between complete anarchy and civilization.
Yes.
So an attack on the police is an attack on the basic premise of law and order in our society. So yes, we will call it that, Bob. And, I'm sick of your fucking ugly-ass porn stash. That's what I'm sick of, dude. Your whiny, cunty bullshit on Facebook. I'm sick of that. And I'm also sick of race-baiting frauds like Lewis here, who I saw on the Fishburg Lemonster page, who starts bringing fucking race into it. I fucking knew this would happen. I fucking knew it. Whenever there's a murderer out there, especially a cop killer, and if he's white, and if he does not die by the police, that's the first thing they do. Oh, how come he gets to fucking live? White privilege. Okay, motherfuckers, this is very fucking simple. If you resist or run from the cops, you might get killed. If you surrender and do as the cops tell you to, you will fucking live. I know this is a very, very difficult concept for you fucknuts to understand, but it's actually quite simple. Eric Garner was resisting arrest. Philando Castile reached for something that he was not supposed to reach for. Okay? If you put your fucking hands up and come out and do exactly what they fucking say, you live. This is not that fucking hard to understand. Am I missing something, guys? Am I alone in this world?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No, it's actually it's the primary point of the government. What they're there to do is so that we don't all want to kill and murder and beat up each other, so that we can have some sort of law and order. What we do is we decide to give the police officers the guns. That's the agreement. We give the police officers the guns. They're the only ones who has them. And then whenever there is a disagreement, so that we don't kill each other, they're the ones who come in, and then they're a third party that helps us solve our issues. That's the whole point. And by the way, that's the best system that exists today.
Exactly.
So we don't want to degrade that system.
Yep, I agree. Who's going to argue with that? Nobody.
Yeah.
All right.
No.
Let's go on to the next
somebody
one.
could argue with it. If somebody argues with it, that person's a moron, like Bob.
Dude,
Bob's a
I
moron.
can play devil's advocate. I can argue with it.
Yeah, go ahead. But your argument's dumb.
And it makes me sound wicked dumb.
That's right. Like Bob.
Yeah.
Just like Bob.
Yeah, fuck Bob.
Yeah.
All right. So, more whiny cunts coming up here out of Southwick.
You go back and when Bob writes that post, as Bob's banging away in the keyboard, he's thinking like, oh man, I'm so smart and insightful.
Oh, yeah, I'm woke.
Oh, cop killer. Stop using the term cop killer. Oh man, people are going to think it's so deep.
Yes.
I was a
Woke.
fucking moron.
Woke as fuck. All right. Let's go on to the next group of whiny cunts out of Southwick. So, Kyle Reyes, who is a friend of the blog. We've had Kyle on podcasts before. He's a successful business owner, entrepreneur out of Connecticut. Runs his own company out of there, a marketing group. But he's also very conservative and patriotic in general. And his big thing is, supporting law enforcement and the military. Those are his big things, right? And although he's neither. He's really just dedicated his platform to supporting these people at all costs in the latest and things. So anyway,
what a bigot.
Yeah, no, right. He's a graduate of Southwick Regional High School, Southwick Tolland Granville Regional High School, and he was supposed to give a speech at a dedication for a foyer, which is being dedicated to 3 Southwick High School veterans who died in combat. One in Nam, one in Beirut in '83, and the other in the Iraq War. So this is a good thing, right? And you need a keynote speaker for this, right? So who better than the guy that has kind of a national profile, who is a graduate of the high school and is well known for supporting law enforcement and the military, right? And he's a known public speaker. He was just flown to freaking Utah to speak to a bunch of high school kids out there about hope, of all things. So this is what he does for a living. And it's his own fucking school, so it makes perfect fucking sense for him to be the speaker. Well, didn't fucking happen. Or it's not happening right now. Because this chick right here, Jennifer Willard, the superintendent of schools, you just look at her. And, Doctor, you were telling me before about this chick. What do you think of her just looking at her?
She looks like a crazy person.
She does.
She like every woman that I've ever met that's like a crazy lunatic liberal has that look. You can see it in her eyes. She's got like one wonky eye.
Yep.
I'm pretty sure if you like X-rayed her head, there'd just be a hamster in there running on a wheel. They all have the same look. It's almost like the look of someone who used to do porn, and then they got too old to do porn, so now they had to do something else.
Yes.
This is what they do.
That chick right there, by the way, she loves missionary. Okay? Strictly.
Look at that wonky eye.
Yes, I know. It's like, that's the kind of chick that's like,
eyeball.
You're going to be with me forever, right? She looks like fucking Ashley Brady. Give me a fucking break. So, this broad, of course, she's a fucking superintendent. She's like, these superintendents are the worst fucking, 99% of them are useless. They can't teach. They can't do anything. So they want the highest paying job. So they all want to become superintendents, right? And to become a superintendent means you have to be you can't fucking teach. You basically want to have power over other people and make 3 times as much as teachers, right? And generally 99% of these people are social justice warrior extraordinaires, politically correct, blah, blah, blah. This woman has applied, like, she's a reject of other school districts. Southwick's a really small school district. It's remote. No one wants to go there. She tried to be the superintendent at West Springfield, and I want to say like somewhere in Eastern Mass, like Norwood or one of those places. She gets rejected. So Southwick is what she accepts. So she's a carpetbagger. She ain't from there, and neither is the principal. But Kyle is, right? And Kyle has roots in the community. And did you guys see why he can't speak? Did you see the fucking reasoning?
No.
It's because of his stance, because transgender kids in the school might feel uncomfortable listening to him speak because he's been outspoken in his crazy bigoted belief that people with penises are in fact dudes. This is fucking insane.
Wait, what?
Yes, that's
true.
Apparently, no, it's not true.
That's
It's
their
hate
point.
speech. It's fucking hate speech to believe it. This is okay. It's bad enough, in my opinion, that people are actually falling for this shit. That like a man is a woman somehow. Like that's crazy enough. What's even crazier than that is how we have to fucking accept it. That's the most fucking fucked up thing I've ever heard. That we have, not only do we have to put up with your lunacy, we have to fucking embrace it. That's fucking insane. Go ahead.
So listen to this. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a very smart person, educated, like really, really smart. And I was having this very conversation with him about, transgender people, and he goes, "Well, what would you call a man who went through transgender surgery?" And I go, "Well, that is a man with a mutilated penis."
Yes.
At that point.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's exactly what they are. And as it turns out, so people can look this up on the internet and see if I'm right, but the doctor who created that transgender surgery, I think it was from Johns Hopkins, right?
Yeah.
So he created the surgery because it turns out there's like a high suicide rate for transgender people.
Yeah. Oh, well,
And
you know why
he
there's a
stopped
high
doing the
suicide
surgery.
rate? You know why there's a high suicide rate for transgender people, right? Because they're mentally
Because
imbalanced.
they have a mental disorder.
Yes. Because you have to be mentally imbalanced to kill yourself. Duh. Jesus.
Yeah, it was so. Oh God! And so what he did was he decided to create this surgery with the hopes that if he could make someone think or make it look like they had the other person's the other sex's anatomy, that suicide rate would go down, and it didn't. It didn't affect it at all. So he stopped doing the surgery.
Haha.
He stopped doing the surgery. So the person who invented it was like, "Oh, well, it didn't work."
Yeah. Oops. Sorry about your penis. No refunds.
mind that.
Yeah. No takebacks.
I don't. You have to go to graduate school to get that stupid.
Yeah.
To think that someone can mutilate their private parts and then become the opposite gender.
But
it is insane.
Not only is it insane, it's insane how many people have bought into it and then
I know
forced us to be like, if you don't buy into this bullshit, you're the bigot. And Kyle Reyes,
Yes.
And because Kyle Reyes believes in this is so extreme and so offensive that he doesn't believe this, that he is barred from speaking at his own high school for an event that he is clearly overqualified to fucking speak at. This is fucking insane. And I understand.
Okay, so
Go ahead.
I'm offended by this woman. Like, this woman makes me uncomfortable. Can I kick her out of any building that I'm in? Can she stop being the superintendent because she offends me?
She looks like a dude.
Oh my God.
She looks like a dude. I mean, what?
No.
Go ahead.
No, wait. But you can't. Like, this offensive fucking piece of shit walks through your high school, your college, or anything. She gets free reign. She walks through and she's like, this is what we believe. This is what we believe. This is what we believe.
You all right, Jordan?
And now they're Slayer.
All right. So,
hey, to everybody listening, if anyone is like, okay, this is why we have limited government. Like, the only reason why this woman has a job is because it's really hard to fire her. And it's not like I can take my tax dollars out of the school and stop paying this woman.
it's not hard
So,
to fire her.
for all the listeners that are out there,
Resorts World
What the hell is that?
Queens.
What the hell is that?
6,000 slots and electronic
Hold on.
table games.
Hold on. What the hell is this?
We've got more
Time out.
right next
We got a video here.
to World Casino, New York City.
Hold on.
Come play, dine, and unwind.
All right.
all right. But so anyway, I don't know. I just want to make the point to all the listeners out there. Like, this is the reason for limited government.
Yes.
Because of this bitch.
Yes.
This is why you don't want them to do things. Whenever they say, "Oh, we want to help people by building a library," no, do not give them a library. They're going to do something shitty with it.
Yes. This woman, by the way, they could fire her, but I hope they fucking do. The school committee is ultimately in charge of that. I don't really feel like getting into Southwick fucking school committee politics, and I understand this blog has upset a lot of people in Southwick. Good. You should be fucking upset. It's fucking embarrassing. If your town ends up on TurtleBoy, you done fucked up. Normal towns don't end up on TurtleBoy. Like, that's how you know you failed. That's how you know Andover's a fucking failure of a town. Because they're constantly fucking on TurtleBoy. And Spencer and Webster and the rest of the bullshit. I don't know what the fuck is making this noise. It's this fucking video from the New York Post, I
Why are
think.
you doing that?
Alright. So, let's go on to the next topic, shall we? So this video is from Jersey. For Tenafly, New Jersey. You guys ever been to Tenafly?
Yeah, I've been through it.
Yeah. It's Bergen County.
Why? For what? Why did you go through there?
The Garden State Parkway's in there. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
Bergen County, New Jersey is like Guido Central. It's like when you picture stereotypical New Jersey, that's Bergen County. All right. It's right across the river. I think Hoboken's in fucking Bergen County, and Paramus, and Lodi, and all these fucking terrible, godless Patterson places. It's fucking terrible. I would love a fucking Jersey TurtleBoy. That would be fucking great, by the way. But every fucking woman, it's like you have a lot of money to live there too. A lot of these places, because it's high rent.
Yeah.
And these fucking Jersey broads are so fucking entitled and pompous. And so you got this chick comes along, what do we call it? Menopausal Rex. Her name is Karen Turner. She's a commissioner of the Port Authority of New York, which is the same fucking group that shut down the fucking bridge in Bridgegate. She was appointed by Chris Christie of all people, but yet she worked for Hillary fucking Clinton. She is everything you imagine a Hillary Clinton supporter would be. White, pretentious, old, just wants to see a fucking chick president before she fucking dies, and she's fucking entitled. Wait till you see this fucking video if you guys haven't seen this. Let's play some highlights of this. So this is her daughter has been pulled over in a car with her friends who are from out of state, right? And of course she knows her mom's fucking crazy, so she calls her fucking mom up to come down for this routine fucking traffic stop in which no one's really getting in fucking trouble, so her mom can get her out of yet another jam.
Hi, I'm Karen Turner. Hi, it's Nair. I'm a resident. There you go.
I'm a resident. So she badges her way in.
Fine. I'm Karen Turner.
You're just here as the rider, right?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm here as a concerned citizen and friend of the mayor and been in Tenafly for 20 years. I take full responsibility for them. And what is the reason they were pulled over?
The driver has all the information. He'll tell you.
No. I need to know.
No, you don't need to know.
Okay?
We're not involved here. You're picking them
No.
up.
I'm involved.
I'm not
Very
going to tell
involved.
you. He's the driver of the automobile. He's over 18. That's all you need to know.
If you can... We don't need to see credentials. Okay.
You need to know.
If you can give me a little bit
Yeah.
of the Port Authority, and I'm heading up over 4,000.
Oh, you gotta see this.
My ID, and that is my business card. I am the commissioner of the Port Authority, and I'm heading up over 4,000 police officers.
Oh yeah, he gives a fuck.
So, if there's a problem, I think I have...
How does she not know that this is being
I think there's
recorded?
a problem.
I think she does, and she just doesn't give a fuck.
Why were they pulled over, first of all?
This is why
Now,
women
don't
should...
call me Miss. I'm Commissioner.
I'm commissioner. That's my favorite part. I'm commissioner.
All due respect,
Yep. Why did
driver,
they-
what's up?
No. I need
Yes,
to
ma'am.
know.
I need to know.
Car's getting towed now.
Why is the car getting towed?
Go ask him.
No. I'm asking.
Because it's not fucking registered.
Ordered it, and trust me.
Miss, this does not involve 1%.
Yeah, it does.
It does.
It does, because I'm picking them up, and I'm offering to take responsibility for them, and you can't...
They're fucking adults. What is this lady not understanding about this shit?
You can't tell me, what is the problem?
That's fine.
Why is it such a difficulty to say why they're being pulled over?
Good fucking God.
Say what the problem is.
I gotta get to the part
White privilege.
where she fucking tells him to shut the fuck
No,
up.
I
I
came
am
in
under
very
no
nicely.
legal obligation to tell you.
And I'm under
Okay.
no pulled over in their car competition. You said ask them. It's not they. It's not them.
What the fuck she talking?
Mother living in Tenafly.
I think we should all get off of the road.
You
A little
want
bit dangerous for us
I'm
being
so
out here as long
sorry.
as we were
Thank
anyway.
you for your concern with my safety.
Okay.
I don't need it. You can't put a sentence together. Sorry.
Okay.
That's pathetic. And you are a disappointment. And you are just following him.
She's mad at the little cop.
You can't put together a sentence
That's
of
the
what the
worst
problem
thing.
is.
Are you finished, ma'am?
I'm shocked.
Are
I'm
you finished?
shocked and very disappointed. Thank you
may
for your
take
help.
Don't tell me
Listen to this.
son of a
You
bitch.
may not tell me when to take my child. You may shut the fuck up and not take my kid and her friends who are
Beat my ass.
from MIT and Yale. You may tell me nothing.
You may. He goes, you may leave now. And she's like, you may not tell me when to leave. Like, it's just like, see you later.
Burn.
Bye. And she's like,
Burn. That was such a good burn.
I know. She has to
No.
she has to let him know that she's leaving on her own terms.
When you said MIT and Yale,
I know. Not even
MIT
kidding.
and Yale winning. Oh my God. MIT and Yale. They must be so smart they can break the law.
If they're so smart, how come they couldn't if they're so smart, how come they couldn't register their fucking car?
Wait, MIT and Yale. Oh, I thought they went to UMass.
I know. That's
Okay.
that's
MIT and Yale. Never mind. You can go.
yes,
As a
absolutely.
matter of fact, do you want my gun?
Yeah.
Can I give you my badge?
Yeah, it's like we only arrest people that went to Rutgers. It's like, sorry, miss. Like, what the fuck? All right. So this woman here is like the epitome of quote unquote white privilege. That's what they'll call it. But it's not really white privilege. It's cunt privilege. That's what this is. This is like Jersey cunt privilege. This woman.
But that literally is woman privilege. Like most men wouldn't do that.
That's true,
to
too.
The police officer, at least sober, they wouldn't,
not
because
in 100 times.
they've been punched in the face before.
Yes.
Like she's never been punched in the face. She's like, it doesn't even occur to her that she could get punched in the face for saying like "fuck you" right in somebody's face.
Yeah, it's also like commissioner privilege because she's using her alleged like mini authority to like try to like scare these guys into being like not doing their job, which is the definition of corruption, you know. But luckily, I was surprised. She like resigned immediately as soon as this tape came out, and like the Port Authority demanded her resignation too. So I was shocked. I thought Jersey was just a cesspool of corruption and people like this just kept their jobs and shit, but guess not. I don't know.
Apparently, people from Jersey care.
Yeah, better than fucking Joe Early, I'll tell you that much.
Certainly.
All right, let's go on to the next topic here, shall we? Get off of this.
Yeah, let's move on.
The Holyoke Honey Glazed Hoodtarts. So the Holyoke fucking the Chicopee Walmart can be a magical place. A fight occurs down there. A video is posted to Facebook. Let's check out this. You got to see this fight. What is this? What is this starting here? What is happening? Okay. Time out. Rewind. All right, what the fuck is this, guys? Why are there two people in pink shirts.
I love how they're both in pink.
They're fucking matching, fighting.
Both of them.
Yeah, and there's
Both of them.
and there's a fucking fight going on in bathroom.
I gotta admit, for what it's worth, those two dudes, when they woke up this morning, like, they're at least not shitty enough where, like, they put on those pink shirts not expecting to get into a fight.
Yeah, they were feeling good about themselves.
If they were real shitheads, they would have been like, okay, maybe I shouldn't be wearing pink.
Yes.
You know?
Oh, shit.
They're like, I'm going to be the freshest dude at Walmart today. I'm going to put on my pink shirt. I'm feeling.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm feeling.
Like, dude, I'm gonna be the baddest motherfucker here
at Walmart. And then
I'm gonna swing at anyone that disagrees.
and then things.
I love that. I still love that picture on the right of that dude with his hair.
Yeah.
being pulled
Oh, yeah,
up.
it's great. So things took a turn. Things took a turn for the ratchet, obviously, when all of a sudden the video catches them doing like some homoerotic, like Greco-Roman wrestling thing. You got to see the fupa. Look at this. Okay, I love that. Just the fupas are out. All right, and then both of them kind of look at each other like they both are looking at each other right here, like, all right. So we're both out of breath, right? Like we agree that's the end of it. We wrestled there for a good 8 seconds, and we both agree that we're gonna have a heart attack. So why don't we just kind of embrace here, right? And then they just kind of look at each other.
You guys gotta go deal with that.
Look at them. Look at the fupas. Look at that. Like, look at that shit. The shirts are a little small, fellas. You might want to get one size up next time. Go full hood rat. And then the hoes are in the background. So you got this chick coming out here. Of course she's dressed like she's going to the freaking sock hop. Look at her. Ah! The hair pulling. Oh, yeah. And meanwhile, these two lovebirds are still holding on to each other. Like, they...
Well, there's something else. Like, do you hear that somebody comes up to the cameraman and is like, hey, you can't film that?
Oh, yeah, we're going to get to that in a second.
Don't talk to me. There's a fight going on. You got to worry about that.
Yeah.
Tells them the fuck up.
Yeah. Somebody goes, Jose says, what's the male version of the fupa? Because the P in fupa stands for pussy. So we need, like, a word for a male fupa. I feel like it should be, like, cock block, or something of that nature.
A dupa.
Well, but the P stands for pussy.
Yeah.
A dupa.
Would you not understand?
Well, I know the medical term. It's called a panis.
A panis?
No.
It should be like...
This can't be right. None of this can be right.
It's like a...
P-A-N-I-S.
What about
a big flap of skin that flops over your... I think technically the panis starts when you have to tie your belt over the fat folds rather than having the fat fold fall. That's
I like it's like a penis eclipse because it blocks them from seeing their own cock. So it's like
new thing.
Yeah.
Right?
So anyway, let's go on here. Let's check out what happens in the background. Bitches are throwing shit. Meanwhile, these two are still standing there embracing. And then motherfucker comes up here. I love this asshole. Look at this hero. Yo, you gotta get out of it. All right, first of all, fuck you, you oompa loompa loop looking motherfucker. You go, like, bro, do you work? Like, look at it. I love how he's like doing like the throat thing too. Like, that's enough of that, bro. Cut the shit. Yo, you gotta. It's like, who the fuck are you?
that guy.
You fucking tater tot. Look at this motherfucker. Like, he's going to come up and tell you to stop. I'm like, motherfucker, I ain't going to stop filming. I'm certainly not going to stop filming because you told me to stop filming. If you don't want fucking this to end on video, how about you don't get in a fucking fight in Walmart? How about that? Like, how about that? Instead of fucking telling me to stop filming, how about you tell these fucking crack whores stop fucking acting ratchet in Walmart? No? I mean,
We represent the lollipop kids.
Yeah, look at this. I know, right? Look at this motherfucker. Fraggle Rock asshole. All right, so anyway, we take a wild guess where they're from. Obviously, fucking Holyoke. Because either there or Springfield, right? They don't speak English, so it's obviously fucking Holyoke. So anyway.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And then these people, before the post was deleted, they came on the guy's Facebook page to defend their honor. And they had some really good points, like, you know, you stupid, gringo. That's a good one. And then
Wait, yeah. Can you go down to one? Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
What's the gringo shit?
I'm sorry. There's one that I really enjoyed from Natasha Galindo.
Oh, let's find it.
Oh, go up a little bit. It's right there. It's up. Go up just a little bit.
When she tags.
Like, scroll up. I'll just read it.
Yeah, read it to me.
From Natasha Galindo. I do not threat anyone. Simply you are posting something Berlandote without knowing what happened and denounce you ignorant.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Like,
What? What?
The guy's response was perfect.
That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, no, he goes,
Clearly,
well,
she doesn't speak English.
but it's in the all caps voice, so you got to do it in the all caps voice. I do not. I do
What
not.
made it better is if she ended with Kofefe.
I know, right?
Wait.
I do not threat anyone. Simply, you are posting something Berlandote without knowing what happened and denounce you ignorant. Oh,
I
okay.
got some fucking questions.
What is Berlandote? It's better than Kofefe. I love it.
Yeah, it's a great new word, especially when it's in all caps.
Already, doctor. I hate you.
So here's the best part.
All right, so
And then she has the audacity to call somebody else right after saying that, you stupid.
Yeah, no, ignorant. Well, she's going to the cops too. That's the best part. Is she goes, I'm going to the police. I will report you for this video. Like, what are you going to tell the cops? So we were fighting in Walmart, minding our own business, just an average Sunday morning brawl, pulling hair and shit. And this guy has the fucking audacity to videotape us because we're acting like zoo animals. And then he posted on his Facebook page, yo, that's fucked up. Arrest him, yo. Arrest him, yo. Like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? They actually believe this shit. And then this guy, the boyfriend or whoever, starts sending him messages. Yo, can't you deleted that video from Facebook? Nobody need to know what happens there. Like, it's fucking Fight Club. Like, you can't talk about it outside of Walmart. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, because fucking... it's
first rule of Walmart.
Yeah.
Don't talk about
what happens in what happens in the Chicopee Walmart stays in the Chicopee Walmart. Like, what the fuck?
TurtleBoy, I'm trying to find it. Didn't you just post an article about somebody who was like applied for a job at a prison, and then when she went to go apply for the job,
yes,
she had a warrant out for arrest.
Yes,
and they arrested her and put her in the prison.
How perfect was that? That was Manchester Turtleette. That was like a week or so ago. That was great. You can't make up this type of stupidity.
If that woman goes and calls the police and says, "Oh, you need to remove the video," I can almost guarantee that she's got a warrant out.
Yes, she's suing too. She's also suing us, I believe. I believe Secretary Turtle or Deskey, somebody got a lawsuit in the mail from them. So we expect to see us in court. Add him to the list. Undefeated. Bring it on. Let's go back to this asshole from last week. So we all recall this shithead. Let's watch this video again from Rutland of this guy who claims to have been attacked by an 80-pound coyote.
No.
I can't watch this all day and never.
Around here, there's a lot of dangerous animals. And all I was doing was going in to put my chickens in. That's it.
My chickens.
And all hell.
I like potatoes.
This guy can't walk. Look at him limping.
I had my hood on.
Oh, yeah.
Hood up. And I'm walking over here
Motherfucker.
and lunge. Right from there to my back.
Got him.
I looked at the chickens for like 2 seconds.
2 seconds of coyotes on him.
It jumped, landed right on my back.
Yeah. What'd you do?
Tried to bite the back of my neck.
Yeah. What'd you
So
do?
I just grabbed it, pulled it over, I grabbed my knife.
Oh,
and I
judo.
just kept stabbing it.
Oh, stabbed it. OJ.
That's all I could do.
That's it.
And it was kicking me in the face.
Kicking him in the face.
So then...
Oh, the bruises.
It just... took off in the woods.
Like a cat.
It was going... Arr, 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 arr. And there was 2 more right there.
2 of them. 3.
I had no idea, but I wasn't... I mean, it's dark out, 8:30, and I just...
Stabbing
I love
bitches.
that Band-Aid.
Just
I know. I love how he has a fucking knife on him.
jumped on my back, and it was biting the back of my head.
Oh, that's a bite mark right there for sure.
This thing's nuts, so I just grabbed it, ripped it over, and
Ah,
just kept stabbing it.
so strong.
Back was down, and it was flipping around, but
Fuck
it was
you,
kicking
coyote.
me as I was stabbing it.
Ah, stab a motherfucker.
I didn't get any any puncture wounds on the back of my neck, but my neck hurts.
Oh, yeah. Neck really hurts. Yeah.
Disability.
God,
Disability.
I can watch that video. It's fucking amazing how anybody would fall for this. Like, the obvious is obviously the fucking cut in the back, which is so clean and obviously done by a fucking... Because I don't know if you know this. Coyotes have fucking teeth. They also don't weigh 80 pounds. Like, there would be fucking bite marks, not a fucking clean gash. Okay? I love the Band-Aids.
Yeah, it's not a cat.
Yeah. The Band-Aids are a great touch, too. I love the fucking Band-Aids. Like, what?
That big-ass Band-Aid is... So I'm just going to take a little bit of a different turn. Like, every story we've gone over tonight, it makes me sad. Like, they're depressing.
Yes, this makes me happy.
I love this story.
Yes, I agree.
I love this article. This guy is awesome. That big ass Band-Aid on his head. Well, he looks like the dude from Men in Black. Like an alien could be wearing him right now as a skin suit. And God,
I love how strong he is.
There are tons of guys like this. Everyone knows a guy like Brian Hutchins. You know, he's the reason why the Bigfoot story exists, or Loch Ness.
Yeah.
And I fucking love this guy.
80 pounds. 80-pound coyote. He fucking takes it.
Yeah, that's called a timber wolf.
Yeah, he body slams that motherfucker. And of course, he's got his fucking knife on him because he's Davy fucking Crockett. And he starts stabbing a motherfucker 10, not once. He stabs this bitch 10 fucking times. And by the way, doesn't get an ounce of blood on the only fucking jacket he's owned for the last 15 years. I guarantee when that guy leaves the house, he has worn that fucking coat every fucking day for the last 15 years. Okay? And so, whatever. This goes all over the news. We're the only one that calls bullshit on it because everybody likes the clicks. And then we find his fucking GoFundMe. And it gets even better. He's got an $8,000 GoFundMe called Help Me Help a Family. Is it still up? Let's see. Is it still up? It's still fucking up. Unbelievable. Help Me Help a Family. And he started in September. And I love the picture is just a fucking cat with no explanation as to what the significance of this fucking cat is. Help me help a family. And so what the fuck does he need this for? Well, he's got a lot of shit here. Here's my story. I have a small carpentry business. To help improve my business, I wanted to buy a backhoe. Time out. A fucking backhoe? What the fuck does a backhoe have to do with fucking installing fucking kitchen cabinets? Can anybody fucking tell me that? Like rubble.
I love Brian Hutchins.
Yeah, like
Brian Hutchins for president. Hey, we've got our new DA.
I'm here to show, like, I'm here to fucking, like, fix your fucking cabinets with my fucking backhoe. What the fuck? Okay. And so anyway, he goes, I was going to use the backhoe to help with the snow removal for my church. Because he doesn't have a fucking shovel either. I found a backhoe on Craigslist. I made arrangements to purchase the backhoe, which he's mentioned 10 times by now. The whole deal turned out to be a scam. No details, nothing. It was a scam. I lost thousands of dollars of my money, plus the rest of my money in my bank account. So not only did this guy scam him out of money, he has magical powers to empty his fucking bank account. I've been working with my local police department and the government to try to recover the money. That's what the town selectman's fucking doing. Bailing him out of a fucking Craigslist scam. Okay? But wait.
Maybe it was the coyotes that took all of his money.
Might have been the fucking coyote. We don't know. There's like 3 of them. They fucking jump up on you. It gets better though. Oh crap, Fupa Cam. Time out. Alright. So, it gets better. So he goes on. Time out. Everything we're good there? Alright. So, plus, to make things worse, my wife was in a bad car accident, and there's thousands of dollars of medical bill that have to be paid for an accident that wasn't her fault. She's in, so she got in a car accident with somebody who apparently doesn't have car insurance or a fucking name. So one can only assume this is an illegal immigrant who pulled a hit and run. Okay? This guy's the worst string of luck ever. He's getting attacked by coyotes. He's getting scammed out of backhoes. His fucking bank account's getting drained. Okay? He goes, I'm not one to reach out for extra help. Okay? However, I'm very concerned my bills pay. Oh, and by the way, my 85-year-old mother lives with us, and I'm worried I'm going to have to provide for her as well. She's been through 3 rounds of cancer, whatever that means, plus she has a pacemaker. So Granny's a soldier. She's beaten cancer 3 fucking times, and she had a fucking heart attack. And luckily
Did she also get attacked by a coyote?
I think she might have been the one that finished the coyote off because they never found the fucking body. You know. So anyway, is the Fupa cam still like this? I thought we fixed the Fupa cam. All right, I think we're fixing it. All right, we're good there. So anyway, this broad, he keeps going. I'm the guy who tries to help everyone else. For example, I was driving to look for a job, even though he owns a carpentry business. When I saw an elderly man laying on the side of the road, I stopped traffic and get out of my truck and run to the man who is laying on the ground. The man does not have a pulse, and I performed CPR and got his heart going again. I stayed until the ambulance arrived. I'm no hero, though. This is just the kind of guy I am. Like, it's like, by the way, this is just what I do sometimes.
Why are you laughing?
Oh, no, you are a hero. You're such a hero.
Sometimes it's like he's no hero. In his spare times, he fucking stabs coyotes like he's fucking O.J. Simpson.
Yeah. Kind of like a hero would.
Yeah, by the way, he fucking shovels his church with a fucking backhoe. And sometimes he's just driving down the street and he sees an old guy there fucking pass the fuck out. And he's just got to fucking, save his life with CPR. So all in a day's work, bro. All in a day's work for Rowdy Rutland Piper. Like, what the fuck?
That's what happens.
I know.
See, this is. Oh man! If we could just throw in more stories like this,
I know
it's heartwarming.
Well, it gets better.
I love
it gets
stories.
better. There's one more there's one more addition.
He's such a child.
I know.
Oh, go.
There's one more addition. He goes, also, I need to help a best friend brother that was killed in the Las Vegas attack. He has 2 children and his wife is struggling. I can't help because some asshole hacked my checking account and took $25,000. The police are trying to get it back. Okay.
The coyote.
Like, so he's asking. By the way, he's asking for $8,000, but he also had $25,000 in his checking account that he forgot to mention. But that's gone now too. Some quote unquote asshole took it, and he couldn't really use it right now because his best friend's brother was killed in the Las Vegas attack, and the only way we're gonna help him out is if Brian fucking Hutchins starts a GoFundMe for him. This is the most fantastic set of lies I've ever seen in my entire life. He is from Rutland. He is the most gangster fucking dude who has ever existed. Don't fuck with him. Coyotes now know.
No.
If you're looking for a chicken, go to fucking Hubbardston. Go to fucking Princeton. Go to fucking, Paxton. Go to Holden. Don't go to fucking Rutland because you're not fucking safe there, coyotes. Stay the fuck out. Jesus Christ, this guy.
Oh man, I want to have a beer with him.
I know.
You know, he's one of those guys where when you meet him for the first time because you're a nice person, you want to give him the benefit of the doubt. You're like, oh okay, and you start hearing one of his stories, and you're like taking it. Oh my god, that story's incredible. It's really amazing, and then it takes you a while before it dawns on you that he's totally full of shit.
Oh my god.
And he's out of his mind and crazy. I love Brian Hutchins.
Let's talk about our last story here, the Brockton Skank Beast. So this chick's from last year.
Oh, yeah.
I fucking really hate this broad the more I think about her. So if you guys remember this chick, her name's Mary Louise Hill out of Brockton. So she's a fucking whore and she's a fucking cokehead. And she got the disease. And she's got no money and she wants heroin. So what does she do? She agrees with the drug dealer that you can rail me from behind and in exchange I will get heroin out of this. Except it all goes wrong when her boyfriend walks in, catches her getting railed, and she screams rape like the whore that she is. And, of course, the boyfriend, because he thinks that she's getting raped, fucking bludgeons the dude to death with a baseball bat, the fucking drug dealer. Now he's in jail, probably for life. This other guy's dead.
Yeah.
And this fucking whore is fucking roaming the streets. Like, this was her, if you recall, last year, outside of at the courthouse, getting interviewed. All fucked up.
So when you texted Michael about what was going on, were you using his phone or his phone?
No, I used my AOL Instant Messenger.
AOL Instant Messenger.
It's so obvious that she's acting like someone who's sad.
Well, she's also fucking high as shit. I'm in shock.
She also, her mouth kind of looks like a turtle.
Yeah. And here's the best part. She was in court that day, and although it was at this guy's arraignment, she also happened to have court that day on a bunch of warrants. And she gets fucking locked up in Wareham a couple weeks later. She goes to jail for a while. She gets out right before Christmas. And she's constantly posting about how, I'm welcome home. I'm black. You know, if a bitch got beef with me, she gonna beef with me forever. Okay, keep it 100. So she's on probation, giving no fucks. You know, doing bong rips on camera, blah, blah, blah. Bitches got charges on me, motherfuckers. And then she's acting like she still loves this dude. Like, I love you so much. Words can't describe the pain and the loss I feel. I miss you. I'm going to be loyal to you. Keep in mind, she sent this dude to prison because she lied about getting raped. Okay? And now that he can't fucking provide the pipe to her, she's moved on to a new chud stuffer. Of course, this guy, his favorite team is the flat-brimmed Chicago Bulls. Who else? And she's on there.
Vanilla Ice?
Yeah, basically. She's like posting pictures of him.
Vanilla Ice?
Yeah, they might as well be. All right. You look at this fucking guy. He's a crackhead. And they're posting all these pictures together of themselves. She's back to her hooking ways, obviously. You look at this whore. God, she's evil. And look at this fucking picture they took together. They're not even fucking hiding the track marks. Like, if you are a fucking heroin addict and you're a fucking hooker and you've been on TurtleBoy like 5 times before, you might want to put on some long sleeves before taking some selfies, no?
Yeah.
Just a thought. All right. So, anyway, I ain't got time for this broad anymore. Let's go to a little section called Ask TurtleBoy. Any of you guys want to ask Uncle TurtleBoy, Brett, or Dr. TurtleBoy a question? Now's your time to ask it. Because I can't even deal with these bitches anymore. This broad. She makes me so angry looking at her. I can't wait till she goes to prison. I really can't. She fucking got a guy killed, right? And another guy is going to jail for life. And now she's fucking some other dude, right? All because she wanted to get free heroin because she's a whore.
I gotta make a point here. There's no way that she came up with that idea to start yelling rape without it. It was totally premeditated.
Well,
you know, like, it's not like she came up with that excuse on the spot. You know, she thought, oh shoot, if I get caught cheating, I'm just gonna yell rape over and over again. She's not smart enough to, like, come up with, like, that idea was premeditated. She knew that if she ever got caught, she was going to do that.
Yes, that's a good point. Yeah.
Easily.
I'm sure it's not the first time either. Death threats of the week? Yeah. No, sorry, Steve. We didn't get any death threats this week. It's been kind of a slow week in that regard. I guess we got to up our game a little bit, get some more death threats in there, because we haven't got any more death threats. I'm very upset about that. Any other questions you guys want to ask? Anything. It's fair game. About the blog, about whatever. We'll answer as best we can. Sir Turtle, any updates on the state trooper dog handler Leah Genduso? Yeah, so Leah Genduso is trying to get her fucking job back, right? And she's like suing. She got a fucking lawyer. She really thinks she's going to get her fucking job back. We've spoken with the state police, many people in there, and they're like, dude, she's fucking crazy if she actually thinks she's going to get a job back. She can't fucking do her job. She'll never be able to testify in court if she arrests someone. Like, it'll be impossible. Like, everyone will go free. So she's like, she's in the, by the way, she's in the Final Four for Ratchet Madness. We know who the Final Four are for Ratchet Madness, guys. I'll announce it right now. It is 3 of the 1 seeds. We all know Dee Dee's getting in. Dee Dee got like 89% of the vote in the Elite 8. Leah Genduso, she smoked Ashley Brady. Smoked her. She's in the Final Four. We got Ali Bebo is in the Final Four. She smoked the Lowell Beaver bumper. And then the only non-1 seed is the 5th seeded Fall River Dirty Dick Trap Queen Gladiators. They will be going against Dee Dee. And honestly, I'm voting for them. I think they are the most ratchet chicks we've ever blogged about. So, there we go. Can you touch on the Clockwork Interactive Facebook page? Yeah. The Clockwork Interactive is still hiring this. They've taken down all your comments. Whatever. We've fucking destroyed that company as much as we can. Fuck them. We're moving on to the next people. But whenever you Google their name in a few weeks from this point on, this shit will come up. They harbor fucking people that celebrate the deaths of police officers. So fuck them. The damage is forever. All right. Any other questions you guys got on there? Any other questions? It's fair game. If not, I think it was a pretty good fucking show. We got a lot out of this, no?
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I actually want to know what Howie Carr's like. You get to talk to him offline?
Yeah, I mean, I talk to his people. I don't talk to Howie directly offline. I talk to his people. The people that we talk to offline a lot. I talk to the WEI people a lot. All right, they're my boys. Yeah. We go way back. We got a good rapport with the WEI people in the morning. Howie's not really technologically proficient. I don't think he understands how the internet works or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't really talk to. Yeah. Oh, Elle. I always give Elle a kiss. Mwah, there she is. There's my girl. She joined us like halfway through. I always miss her. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate that, sir. All right. Any other questions, people out there? I know it's harder to find us with this page, but you guys kept it real. You keep on coming back and coming back. We appreciate it. Fuck all the people that couldn't find us. You'll see it on SoundCloud. It'll be on YouTube tomorrow. So keep on tuning in, Turtle Riders. And thank you to our guests, Brett and Doctor.
Yeah. Thanks for having us.
Yeah. And we will see you
I'm looking forward to a lot of arguments with you, sir.
Oh, yeah. It's going to be good times. Peace out, Turtle Riders.